It's senior day as Florida State gets ready to take on Delaware State. Welcome to your Nole Insiders game preview delivered by UPS. I'm Lane Hurt along with Tim Lenefeld. Tim, the Noles are 3-6 right now. 3 games left on the schedule. 3 games to get to bowl eligibility. Big deal, as Derek Nottie said, do or die. Jimbo Fisher said it. Everyone's acknowledged it. This means a lot to Florida State.
Yeah, I think it probably means more to Florida State than it does some other programs just because of the history and everything that's gone into that streak. It's the longest in the country, 35 years. You're talking about some of the greatest players, really in the last 35 years, the greatest players to play at Florida State. All of them have been a part of building this streak, and some of those guys, I said, you mentioned Derek Nottie, I think Derwin James has said also as well, like nobody in the locker room wants to be on the team that lets that streak fall. So you need to put together 3 good games, and as Jimbo said in his press conference on Monday, playing 3 good games starts with playing 1 good game, and that means having a good game against Delaware State this week.
Let's learn a little bit about the Hornets out of the MEAC. They are 2-8 on the season, 2-6 in conference. These stats are all from the FCS. They are Division I AA, if you understand it that way. 101st in total offense, 289 yards per game. 101st in total defense, 430 yards per game they're giving up. Averaging 258 yards passing in the last 4 games. That's up from 154 on the season. But, I mean, Tim, we can talk a little bit about Delaware State, but this is about Florida State and what they can do on the field this weekend.
No, it really is, and like you said, Florida State likes to treat every opponent like, I think the phrase that we used to hear around here was, our opponent has no face. Like that's kind of the attitude that you want to have going into this game, is do the things that you know how to do, play a sharp, clean game. I know we've said throughout really this season the idea of having your offense, defense, and special teams all playing well at the same time. We've seen all 3 of those components play well individually, but the game when it all comes together at once for a full 60 minutes has proved pretty elusive so far. I think Saturday is a pretty good opportunity to have that, build some momentum with this game, and then carry that into Gainesville next week, and what should be a really a difficult game, knowing that the environment down there for Florida, knowing everything they've been through, having a chance to spoil Florida State's season, I think it would be a good deal for them.
Yep. Our key matchup isn't so much an X's and O's thing as it is about this week. Getting some young guys more opportunity to play. We've seen it all year. You have a freshman quarterback, freshman running back. Defensively in the secondary, you've seen a ton of freshmen play. How important is it for Florida State to get out to that lead, take care of business, and kind of let some of those young guys take over and get experience?
Well, like you said, maybe a little less important this year than in years past, just because of so many injuries and things have led to some of those young guys getting a lot of extended action. James Blackman, of course, I think at the beginning of the season, way back in August, you could have circled the Delaware State game and said, well, this is the one that the James Blackman could play. Yeah, well, he's going to play in this one. But no, it is a good thing, especially, you know, I look on the offensive and defensive lines at some of those younger players, some of the redshirt freshmen on the O-line, give them an opportunity. Same on the defense, some of the new players that are signed on the D-line, give them an opportunity to kind of get their feet wet against, you know, college competition, college-size competition. It's so much different than high school, even at the FCS level. And those are things that, of course, are going to help moving forward, not just this year, but beyond.
And fans get to see a little concert afterwards, a little Cole Swindell, all right?
Yeah, that'd be fun. So you get a ticket, it's free, right? You get to stay?
You get to stay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it starts with 20 minutes?
20 minutes after the game.
All right, so you got time to get up, get a snack, and then get right back in there, all right?
I'm probably more interested in seeing them get that stage out there in 20 minutes. That's pretty impressive.
I like it.
Well, there you have it, Seminole fans. Read Tim's First and 10 article to get ready for this game. And, of course, we'll have your 3 keys to victory as well on Saturday as Florida State takes on Delaware State at noon inside Doak Campbell Stadium. For Tim, I'm Lane. This has been your Nole Insiders game preview delivered by UPS. Go Noles.